DOT got the rise, but it's possibly about to make one more new low. Even if for people that are using a wave, we do have 5 waves here to the upside. We're going to cover why this is still possible to make one more new low here. We're going to cover the different scenarios, really the different waves. I'm going to give the targets, everything as always, so you can crush a chart. On this being said, let's get started. First of all, to understand what we have here, really, we need to go on the Discord server and see what we have planned in the last, not in the last update, but on the Discord server, really. So it was, this possible impulsive here with this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got this nice wave 5 target, so 38.2, 618, 1-to-1 extension, 1618. Why 38.2 is the first target, by the way, here of the wave 5? It's simply because the wave 3 is less than 1618. So the first target here for the wave 5 become the 38.2. So this was a target really of the wave 5. This was a smaller wave into the white wave 5. We was looking for that wave 4 retracement before to look for another push to the upside for the wave 5 with the following target. So we've got a bounce into the wave 4 target and was looking for this targets right here above. Okay, this more likely is 2 blue fibs for a possible stop, and we've got the possible, the stop really on the last blue fib we have planned, so that's pretty cool. And so from here, that brings us with the 5 waves completed around the 618. As always, the 618 is never where to touch to the dollar, so it's fine to go a bit above and then bam, retrace from here. As soon as a smaller wave were respected, that was the case here. That's pretty cool. So if we do have the 5 waves here, what it can be next? Because on the Discord server, I posted only one possible configuration. Okay, make sure to join as always. This is where I'm posting most of the time the waves and everything, all the content before I post this on YouTube. So make sure to join there. For example, we've got this nice right here, smaller wave I have planned on the Discord server. I have not posted any about this on the YouTube channel, so make sure to join it. It's 100% free. Just join and enjoy next. This is the only thing you have to do. But anyway, so here, if we do have the 5 ways, yes, we can be in such configuration. We've got the 5 ways here, the smaller 5 ways here I have planned. We have these, we've got these nice white 5 waves to the upside. But if we do have the 5 ways, normally you're going to think about next, a possible higher time frame 1, 2, 3, or 5 higher time frame impulsive, or a higher time frame ABC zigzag. Okay, so 5 waves, correction, 5 waves in any case. The thing is, you have to ask yourself, okay, can we get something else with these 5 waves here? Is it possible to get another configuration, another pattern? Is it possible, for example, to not get any bounce from here and to look for higher directly and to just drop from here and make one more new low, even if we have the 5 ways here? Yes, here it is possible. Why? Simply because these 5 waves can be for an A wave or for a wave 1. Sorry, but it can also be for a bearish wave count where we are in an ABC flat. Okay, so it will be a correction, and a 5 waves. This will be, for the 5 waves down, for example, here. If I'm mistaken, we don't have more like a 5, but anyway, in any case, it will be a, the first wave down. We will get the correction and another wave down before to make, the next rise and the possible bull run. So this is a configuration we can just not forget. We have to be aware of, and we just cannot forget, right? This is something on the chart. If you pull the targets of this ABC flat, okay, the green wave you can see here. If you pull the target of this, you can see that this is really well respected. Oops, misclicked that. I'm going to remove this. We have done a 113. That is a stock market retracement. That is not the crypto market retracement, but we can still do this on the crypto market. It's absolutely 100% valid. If you pull now the extension tool for the ABC flat, what we can see here is that we rejected perfectly here the 1618, almost to the absolute dollar. The maximum target have been rejected. So that's why really be aware of this scenario. You can see that the targets are really well respected. Everything is following really. So this is something I will be aware of. If we're in this configuration, we are going to look for a new low to be made. Of course, before to look for a new low, we have to be aware of some targets, and I'm going to explain you how to trade this. Really, it will be very simple, really simple. What target we can look for if we have to make one more new low? It's very simple. It simply is swing Philip pound right here of this bottom first of all. So the current low 2, we have done a nice front run of the swing Philip pound at the moment. So we still have this swing Philip pound that is still not hit really, this swing Philip pound level. So this will be the target if we have to make one more new low, a swing Philip pound or a failed auction. You just, for a failed auction, spend some more time below and then you reclaim. Okay, a swing Philip pound, just take the low, for example, like this, just to leave the price low with a wick and you close back above. Okay, So yeah, this will be the bearish, this is not the right stuff here, the bearish L wave count, okay? Now if we have to be bullish, what can be the wave count here? So let's go on this. And so I just show you everything already, by the way. It will be simply an ABC zigzag. So in any case, we will take the high once more to go above the A wave top, okay? Or a wave 1, 2, and then a wave 3 or 5. In that case here, we'll have a possible bullish market start. Or as always, it can be on a longest period, it can be an ABC still to be bearish, but we still have this nice bull run on a smaller time frame to ride. And so this is something we cannot forget also, and we have to play with and we'll have to bet on, because we cannot just bet on bam, a new low to be made. No, it all depends of Bitcoin. For example, I'm going to give you now the targets. The thing is, when you reach these targets, if Bitcoin is not ready to bounce, it's not going to bounce, it's not going to follow. So the only reason you have to long the targets I'm going to give you is Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is following at the same time. For example, just to give you a really good example, what we've got here, we've got a really big drop on Bitcoin, okay? All the alts have been following this. As soon as Bitcoin is stopping to drop and Bitcoin is rising, everything is going to follow on the alts. And surprise, surprise, everything bounces from a 30-month plan on the alts, okay? So as soon as Bitcoin is ready to bounce, you take the long on the out. It is as simple as that, really, okay? Of course, you can read an order flow. You can read, for example, this really is going to tell you if you have or not to take the trades, so you can absolutely read this. You can trade direction. If you want to learn that, you can go on the MOONCHARTS.fr website. You have the link in the description. You can create an account for absolutely free. You have some cool stuff waiting for you there. But anyway, otherwise, you can just wait for Bitcoin to be ready. When Bitcoin is ready, it's gonna bounce. Simple as that, really. So what targets here we can plan to the downside? First of all, we can make it very simple again. I like to make it very simple. We can just pull the retracement tool from the wave 1 top to the wave 1 root. Okay, the wave 1 bottom, or the A wave top to the A wave root. It depends if you prefer the ABC zigzag or the 1, 2, 3, or 5 impulsive to the upside. And add the best target. So here, 38.2 is the first target. Then we'll have the second target zone here, 56.186%. If we start breaking this, we'll have the 70x6. So we have 3 zones really off price. 38.2, 56.186%, 7x6. These are the 3 main targets you're going to look for a possible bounce, okay? Now, I like to be a lot more accurate and give some better targets than this, only by using fibs. I like to also use the levels. So the first target here you had to be aware of was this weekly down to the swing fairly pan here. This was the first zone of support where we already got a bounce. This was not planned before it happened, but this will be the target in the case I will give because I updated this when we drop it. So a bit after that. But anyway, this is still the first target. We can absolutely retest. Here is Bitcoin is bouncing at the same time. This can bring us with a possible reversal from here. This is the first target, so between around $7 down to $6. If we start breaking this, we can look for this weekly negative path control down to the path control here with some more confidence, with a weekly level and a monthly negative path control here. So to speak, between $5.6 down to $5 really. If we start breaking this right here, we can look really, if we don't swing through Pandaloo and manage to reclaim that, okay, this bottom right here, we can simply look for a nice continuation down to $4, down to $4, yeah, 4.3 down to $4. These right here are the 3 main targets we have to be aware of. A lot more accurate than you to use only the fibs in my opinion, so this is a bit better. If you have some more data next we spend some more time later and we have to make one more new low, what you can do here to add some more confluence to the targets is to simply pull the extension tool from the wave, from the top here to the bottom to the top we're going to make. And so from here we can add the extension tool, so MC extension 618, 71, 786, 121 extension 1823 and 161. You can add 200% to get the invalidation of the correction wave, okay? This is also the way you can do this, but for the moment, as we don't have this data here yet, we can only use the levels, and we need to spend some more time here to really pull the extension, find some more confidence. But yeah, for the moment, these are the 3 targets we have to the downside. And if we have to make one more new low, we're going to look simply for a swing fairly pan or a fail auction of the low. Okay, I really hope this makes sense. So that's why don't be only bullish as always be aware of the different configurations. Here we have a flat possible. This is not my main idea, but again, if Bitcoin, for example, is bearish and turns really bearish, we can absolutely take this flat and look for a new low to be made. Okay, and if we really have to not get any swing fairly pan or a fail auction of the low, we're simply going to look for different targets. I'm going to plan later, not now, because I need to get the data here while moving down to be able to plan the different targets, or to really be accurate. Okay, so for now, this is a plan. Okay, this is the main idea. If we have to be enter bearish, take the low, we take the ABC flat, and we look for a bigger correction wave to the downside. Simple as that, really. And for the moment, we have these 3 different targets to the downside right here mainly. Okay, first one, second one, and third one. So as always, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. Thank you as always so much if you take the time to do it. And this being said, have a brilliant day, take care, and catch you all in the next one. Cheers.